Hey, Billy, this is 7-6. We are doing some of the same stuff as what we've done before, except we are solving equations and inequalities. Equations are going to involve an equal sign. Like in example 1, we have an equal sign there. Okay, and there's just a couple little extra steps that we have to do. Go. Sharpen your pencil. Billy, this is the 8th period class, so I apologize.
Hey, bring those back right now. Bring those back right now.
Okay, hurry up. Hustle. You're wasting time.
It's the purple one. It's the purple one. It's the purple one.
All right, on your notes, do this real quick. Example 3, circle it. Go down to example 3. Go down to example 3. Circle example 3. Go to the back side. Circle example 4. Go to example 5. Circle example 5. Those 3 examples we're going to save for Monday because you won't be in here tomorrow. We're going to save them for Monday. Billy, we're going to save those for tomorrow for you guys, okay? So we're skipping those and just doing 1, 2, and 6. Shush. Shush, no. It is not a 2-part assignment. All right. Example 1. Here we go. Go to your example 1. Go to your example 1. Go to your example 1. All right. In example 1, we're still trying to find common denominators, but we have an equal sign, and I'm going to show you what happens to it here in a second, but we have to find a common denominator first. Let's take a look at the x plus 3. I know I need x plus 3 in my denominator. He is trapped. The 6 and the 18, I need those as well, and they are not trapped. So I can look at the 6 and the 18 and combine them. What's the least common multiple or the common denominator for 6 and 18? 18, right? 6 goes into 18, 18 goes into 18. So I will need to have 18 and x plus 3, and 18 and x plus 3, and 18 and x plus 3. We have to do that for all 3 pieces. So x plus 3 goes into it, 6 goes into it, 18 goes into it. Okay, and then we're going to start with what each one of the top ones need. Okay, 18. 6 and 18 go into 18. It's like finding that least common multiple. What number do both of them go into? Is that confusing? Are you okay, Josie? Thank you, Reese. Okay. All right, now we're going to compare. So I'm just looking at my tops. Let's say x plus 3 is the bottom here. What is he missing? He needs to be multiplied by 18. We've done this before, right? Okay. All right, now the middle one is the hardest one. Comparing 6 to 18 times x plus 3. We need a 3 and we need x plus 3. Do we see why it's 3 times x plus 3? Yeah. To get from 6 to 18, we have to multiply by 3. Okay, the 23 over here, what does he need?
X plus 3.
Looking from 18, we've got x plus 3 is missing, so we're going to do that. Okay, this is my favorite part of all. Ready? Because we have an equal sign, and now our common denominators are all the same, we get to do this. You get rid of all the denominators. Now that all my denominators are the same and we have an equal sign. This only works when you have an equal sign. If you're just straight adding things like we did in the other section, you cannot cross them out. But because there's an equal sign and we have 2 sides, you can cross them all out now that the denominators are the same. So we just have to simplify the top. So 4 and 18 we multiply, and that is, I don't know, 72. Check me. Yep. Plus. Okay, I'm going to do this. We have a lot of stuff going on here in this middle piece. What's 5 and 3? 15. Now distribute the 15 through. 15x plus 45. Okay, now let's do the 23. Yes. Yes. 23x plus 69. All right, now we're going to, how many pieces do I have now?
A lot.
5. Is there anything that I can put together on each side?
Yes.
Yes. What do you got? 72 and 45 you can put together. And if I do that, that's 117. Check that.
That's good.
Yes. Okay, 117 plus 15x. We're just combining stuff. Okay, now I have 4 pieces now. No, I get the x's together first. I don't know why you guys get not the x's together first. Minus the 15x.
Let me figure out what 23 minus 15.
117 equals, that is 8x plus
He just squirted his water all over
69.
my neck.
Reese, would you like to come in after school and learn this after school? Because you are not doing anything right now.
He got my nose all wet. You see that?
48. You got it.
My thing was leaking.
All right, let's subtract 69. And that is 48, yeah? Woo.
Yay.
Hold on. My
Now what?
X divided by 8.
Divide by 8 and x is 6. Okay, now, problem. There's one extra thing that we have to kind of do. X equals 6. Let's look back up at our top before we did anything. Look back up at the very, very top equation, right? What can we not have x be equal to?
Negative X plus 3.
X can't be negative 3. So that means that if we got negative 3 as an answer, there would be no solutions. It would be wrong. We cannot have negative 3 as an answer. So we would just have no solutions because we wouldn't be able to plug in the negative 3 back in. Okay? It's going to be fine. All right, this one, we have 3 pieces again. We're finding a common denominator. First thing you're going to do is
The one thing.
break this down, right? X plus 5 is fine. X plus 3 is the other bottom. But this middle one, multiply to get 15, add to get 8. X plus 5, x plus 3. That works out really nice, right? So I've got this minus this equals this. So I've got my 3 pieces, right? Here's my equal sign. Keep track of him, all right? Okay, what's your denominator going to be?
X plus 5. Oh, wait.
X plus 5, X plus 3.
X plus 5, x plus 3. I know I need an x plus 5, and I know I need an x plus 3. X plus 5, x plus 3. Write that down. All of them?
Are we breaking the other one down?
No. Try to break it down. What can you multiply to get 5 or 10 to get and add to get negative 1?
10 and 1.
That's
No.
9.
Let me think.
Nah.
It doesn't work, so you can't break it down. Ha! We spent some time 6th period trying to do that. This guy right here, that's what they're talking about. This one won't break down. So we just leave him the way that he is. Okay? All right, let's write our tops. So we've got 2x. We've got x squared minus x minus 10. And we've got 3. We've got to multiply by what they need. All right? Are we going too fast? Are you doing okay? Should I pause for a second?
Yeah.
I'll pause for a second. Okay?
I'm just trying to get it written down.
Okay.
I swear.
Okay.
Stop getting put on headache.
Hard to say all that now.
All right, are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's compare. X plus 5 is what he has. What does he need?
No, I want to give them the headache I have.
Looking at the first part, x plus 5 is what he has. He needs a
X plus 3.
x plus 3. There we go. The middle one, look at what he has and what he needs.
Nothing.
Nothing. He doesn't need anything. What about the x plus 3 is what he has? He needs?
X plus 3.
He needs an x plus 5. He has an x plus 3, right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. My favorite part.
Cross all the bottoms off.
Did you figure something out?
Just scratch it out.
Yes.
Scratch, stick it.
Yep. Yep. No, 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 no.
What do I have to- how do you-
Cross the bottoms out. Okay, now let's distribute through. So that becomes 2x squared plus
6x.
6x. Careful. Be careful. What's the next symbol that we have?
Negative. You have to switch all the things to the
You have to distribute the negative through.
negative x.
So minus x squared
10.
plus x plus 10 equals this guy,
3x plus 15.
3x plus 15. Beautiful. Okay, we've got lots of stuff we can put together. Keep in mind, there's track your equal sign. That's where he is at all times, right? Okay, let's put stuff together. I can put
2x and negative x.
2x and negative x squared together. What's that become?
X squared.
Just x squared, right? Shh. If you're not going to listen, you can stay after school. 6x plus x,
7x
7x
plus 10.
plus 10 equals
3x.
3x plus 15. Okay, now we had some debate.
Subtract 3x, right?
What's your strategy here, Josie?
Just going at it.
You're just going at it. What are you moving?
Oh, can we like make it one simple triangle?
Yeah. So the problem here is, okay, we tried 6th period to get the x's on one side and the numbers on the other, but the problem is you have x squared and x, right?
So you have to make it a simple trinomial.
So you're going to move everything to one side and make it a simple trinomial, right? Okay, so let's move this stuff over to here. I'm going to subtract the 3x. Where are you going to subtract him from? The 7, right? And the 15, we're going to subtract him from the 10. All right, what will he be equal to? What will be on the right side now?
X squared
X
plus
squared
4.
plus
Well, what's over here? What's over here? 0. There's nothing. Okay, x squared plus 4x minus 5, and then we break him down. All right, what do you multiply to get negative 5, but when you add them, give you 4?
5 and 1.
5 and 1. There's only one
Negative
way.
1 and positive 5. Right?
Positive 5, negative 1. But then when you set him equal to 0, x will be equal to.
There's only one solution.
Now wait a second.
Negative 5 and x is equal.
You didn't know that, Carson.
Yeah, I did.
X will be negative 5 and x will be positive 1. Okay, Carson, why is there only one solution? I got 2 answers.
Because they're cool.
No.
Because it equals the X. Because there can't be a negative answer.
Yeah.
Okay, take a look at this top.
God,
What can x not be?
Oh, it can't be negative 5.
Negative 5 or negative 3. We got negative 5 as an answer.
So that can't be an X.
So our only answer is positive 1. That's the only answer that I have. Does that make sense? You have to go back through and look. Okay? All done?
Yeah.
Go to the last example, just one more.
I know they're dirty. I don't know.
Change example 6, but change it to be an equal sign.
Soap, and then you scrub your shoes.
Are we not doing inequalities this lesson? Hey, Miss
Yep,
Cummings,
right.
Are we not doing inequalities?
Nope, we're not going to do inequalities. Okay? Go to example 6, flip to the back side, please.
Why are we skipping so many again?
Because we're going to do those not tomorrow, but Monday.
Do we not have
We're
a
doing it tomorrow.
Okay, you have pep rally tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, example 6. Let's get through it, and then you can ask your questions later.
Setting it equal to.
Listen for one more example. You guys are all sorts of crazy today. Woo! It's a good thing we don't have tomorrow.
Yeah.
Example 6. Here we go. Look at our denominators. We have 3, we have x minus 2, and we have 4. This is not trapped. This is not trapped. This is trapped. So I know that I'm going to need an x minus 2, but what's my common denominator for the other ones?
12.
3 and 4 is 12. So I need a 12 and an x minus 2, and a 12 and an x minus 2, and a 12 and an x minus 2.
Oh, that's a minus sign.
Okay, Isaac, try it again. Try it again. Yeah, I didn't think so. Don't. X, 1, x plus 1. Here we go. What does he need?
He needs
This
to
one's
equal
hard.
to
3 is the denominator now.
He needs
To get from 3 to 12, we need 4 and x minus 2. Okay, the 1 needs to have a 12. The x plus 1. This is really gross. Put a parenthesis around the x plus 1. Put a parenthesis around the x plus 1. He needs to get from 4 to 12. He needs a 3. And he needs
an X minus 2.
x minus 2. That one's gross. We'll save him for just a second. Okay, let's do the other side first. There's my equal sign. Oh, what happens?
Cross out all the denominators.
Cross out the bottoms. Okay, bottoms are done.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Let's simplify some stuff. I'm going to combine this x and that 4 to be 4x and then distribute him through.
It'd be 4x squared.
Okay, 4x squared minus 8x. Okay, and then what?
You have to distribute the negative to the next
Yep,
one.
yep, so that is
Negative 12.
negative 12. Okay, equals, all right, here we go. Ready? This is what I would do if I were you. Do you want to distribute the 3 through the x plus 1 or through the x minus 2?
Combine it with the 3, right?
Which one?
Combine it with the 3.
I want to go combine with the 3.
What combined with the 3?
The x plus 1.
The x plus 1. Okay, so we're going to go this way. So 3x plus 3. We're going to take him times the x minus 2. How do we do that?
So it'd be 3x.
How do we do? What are we doing? FOIL, right? Okay. So 3x squared minus 6x. Then what?
3x
Plus 3x minus
minus 6.
6. Okay, real quick, I'm going to combine these two because we know we can put those middle two together. Negative 6x plus 3x
Would be 6x.
minus 3x, okay? All right, now what's the strategy?
Move them all to one side.
All to one side. We're going to combine like terms. We're going to move them all to one side. So, which side do you want to move everything to? The left or to the right?
Right to the left.
Move the right to the left. Why?
Because
I don't know.
If you subtract 3x squared, it will be a positive, right? If you subtract the 4x over, it'll be negative. So I like to do that. All right, now I'm going to add the 3x. And then what? Can I do this all at the same time? Is this confusing?
No.
If I add them all at the same time? Equals 0 will be on the right side.
That'd be x squared.
X squared?
Minus
5x.
5.
Okay.
Negative -6.
Minus 6. Is that what we got? X squared minus 5x minus 6. Okay, we're good. We're good to that point?
-6 and +1.
Negative 6 and positive 1. We did 2 and 3 for a while, and we didn't catch ourselves until like almost the very end. 6th period. So x minus 6x plus 1. There we go. Equals 0. So x equals positive 6 and x equals negative 1. Can I have both of those be my answer?
Yes.
yes. 'Cause it's
Yes.
positive.
What can x not be?
Negative.
It can't be +2.
It can't be a positive 2 because look at the bottom there. X minus 2. It can't have 2 be the answer. So there's that. Okay? Very nice. Very nice. Okay? All right. Are we good? Okay, we're going to do number 11 together on the homework. We'll do a homework problem together.
Can we have like not all these problems?
You're going to do odds both sides. So mark that on your paper. Odds and odds. We're going to do 11 together though. Number 11. Odds and odds.
Wait, I have a question though.
Odds and odds. We're going to do number 11 together.
Odds on both sides, but we didn't learn some steps.
But I didn't give you any of those.
Okay.
Yeah, Josie.
Yeah. I didn't give you any of that
Why
stuff.
we're skipping those steps?
Go down.
Not really. Well, just because they have to do with story
My
problems.
shoes are
Those
full.
three that we skipped were all kind of story problems, Josie. So we skipped the story problems.
So
Okay.
pretty. Get off
All right,
the-
11.
You don't want face.
Let's do this one together. How many pieces do you have?
5.
How many pieces do you have? How many chunks do you have? 1, 2, 3. Do you see the chunks? Okay. 2 as a fraction is 2 over 1. Okay, so make him that. Now we have to find our common denominator. So I'm going to set it up like this, right? That's how we do it every time. Okay, my denominators now are 1, 2q, and q plus 1. Okay, now the reason why I picked this is because your common denominator is kind of tricky. This q is a not trapped q, but this q is a trapped q. So those q's
Or different.
are completely different. They might as well be different variables, right? So what's your common denominator going to be? I need a 2q and a q plus 1. I cannot combine them because they're different q's. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's kind of confusing to say that they're different q's, but they are. One's trapped, one's not trapped.
Can we kind of switch the equation around a little bit, like so the equals on this side?
Yeah, that's fine. If you want to do that, you can. I'm going to leave it.
It's
But
just easier for me.
sure. Okay, so there's that. Whew, man. All right, so we've got a 2, a 5, and a 2q. And we're going to write what he needs.
The 2 needs
All right, are we ready?
and the Q.
Who needs a
The 2 needs
A 2Q and a 2Q.
what? Where's a 5?
The 5.
What are you talking about? What?
I don't know what's going on.
Our denominator is 2q and q plus 1. He needs a 2q and a q plus 1. He has nothing, so he needs everything. No, the 5 needs just q plus 1. Shh. The 2q on the right. This got people 6th period. They got tricked by it. 2q needs
Or 2Q.
a 2q. 2q needs a 2q.
And you can cross off the whole
And now I cross off the whole bottoms. Okay, let's distribute stuff. I'm going to combine these two together. 2 and 2q.
That'd be 4Q squared.
No, just 4q.
Wait, why?
After, I guess after I distribute it through.
Okay, I
Yeah.
was
You
looking
didn't
at
start.
I was
You didn't
looking
start.
at the last one.
So 4q squared plus
Shoot.
4q. Is that a plus or a minus? No, that's an equal. See, I'm all sorts of confused.
See, I switched.
Okay. All right, let's keep distributing. 5q plus 5. And then let's multiply those together. So plus 4q squared. This is real nice, folks. I'll show you. Ready? What are you going to do first?
Nice.
Subtract the 4Q squared over.
Minus the 4q squared over. Minus the 4q squared over. Oh, man.
We don't have any more of
Those are all gone. He's the same on both sides, so they cancel. Okay, so
Or minus
I'm gonna minus, normally I would subtract the 4q, but I'm gonna minus a 5q just because the 5's already on that side. So I will have negative 1q equals 5, but then you just divide by a negative 1. Q is going to be?
Negative 5.
All right, can q equal negative 5?
Yes.
Yes.
What can q not equal? Negative 1. Q can't be negative 1. What else can q not be?
Half.
No,
2Q.
because 2 times half is 1, and I can't have 1. What else can q not be?
According
According to this, what can q not be? 0. So q can't be 0 and q can't be negative 1, but negative 5 is okay, right? Okay, happy with that? All right, do the rest of the odds. Get a couple of them done. You guys have like 20 minutes. Get a couple of them done before you leave.
Okay. We got 14 minutes.
Yes.
No, we don't.